Welcome. That did say different than we were expecting, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I like this. From the Sea Devils.
Welcome to.
Doctor Time and Space.
I will turn the Sea Devils down a bit, otherwise they'll be louder than we are. Yes, so.
Sorry about last week's technical difficulties, but we're back on air today.
We are indeed, and hopefully we'll have less technical difficulties than we had last week. Can't guarantee we won't have any because we usually do, don't we? We usually do.
Well, happy Valentine's Day to start off.
Yeah.
And today we will be asking the question: why do I heart Doctor Who?
Good question.
Also, we'll be looking at our main feature of the show today. Is our main feature, which was on last week, which was
which we didn't get to.
about the modern monsters.
Yes.
And ranking the best modern monsters, what ones we want to return, which were the bad ones or that needed improving, and what episodes didn't really have a villain.
Yeah, I mean the funny thing about that is obviously last week we thought through what we were going to talk about and probably forgotten about it now. So we'll just see how we go, can't we?
On the show notes, anyway.
Yeah. What else we got this week?
What else have we got this week?
Okay, well we on the randomizer last week, which we haven't yet popped on the computer. I've just remembered. We selected the Lodger.
We didn't. You didn't see, but we saw.
We saw. Yeah, we saw the Lodger, and that was entertaining. We'll talk about that a bit later. We'll also possibly have a recap on the second part, or the last part actually, of the Two Doctors. Because we didn't get to talk about that last week.
And also, in our busy agenda, we'll also have time for news and the first actual quiz or question in ages, which we were meant to do last week.
Yeah, brilliant. So that sounds good. So should we kick off then? Because we've got a lot to
get
to
let's
today.
Kick off with our news.
Okay. I think from what I gather, quite a lot's been happening, really.
Yes, it has.
In the last week.
But our main news we've had this week is that Hetty MacDonald will be directing Block 2 of Series 9. This is according to the online CV of production designer Michael Pickwood. MacDonald previously worked on Doctor Who way back in 2007, directing the little-known Blink by Stephen Moffat.
Fantastic. Little known at its time, but now global phenomenon, isn't it? As we discussed on an earlier version of the podcast.
Her more recent TV works include The Tunnel and Fortitude. Now she's with no.
That's our first technical glitch today.
Yeah,
of which we'll have many.
And she's, if you don't know, she's directing The Magician's Apprentice. But the BBC confirmed that filming on Block 2 began today. They released the following pic and teased red dots on a world map. What do you think that means?
Okay, so I'm looking at it now. So it's a picture of America by the looks of it, predominantly, with lots of red maps on it. I think we've got attacks coming in.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I've got a theory.
What?
Flying Cybermen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon that's the Cybermen that were left over from the last series, all flying about.
Or I think it's a virus that's affecting the whole of the world.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's a Zygon virus or something.
Okay, maybe it's Zygon.
And
maybe
then we'll find out about the Osgood thing. If we have the Zygon episode this series.
Do you think so?
And finally, it appears the first episode being filmed will be a unit story with Gemma Redgrove reprising her role as Kate Stewart once again.
Fantastic. Lucky for us, she was saved in the last time we saw her from the cyber brig, thus giving us more opportunity to see her again, which is a good thing. It's just nice to have some unit episodes back, isn't it, after all these years?
Yeah, because we started off with Para 3.
Yeah.
And then we had the we had the Day of the Doctor,
Yeah.
and then we had a third one, and now we have a fourth unit story.
That's good. More
Since-
unit, please.
Yeah.
Just-
By the way, we haven't done lots. We're a bit behind. So last week we started on this, but we'll just give a recap.
Okay.
But we're going to do Rank the Revival
Okay.
over the next couple of weeks. Now, last week we tried to start off marking 117 episodes out of 10. We're
Okay.
probably going to be a week behind on this.
Okay, that's all right.
But,
It was during this sort of section of the show last week where everything started going hideously wrong.
No, it
wasn't
went hideously wrong by the start.
it?
It just started and then it went hideously.
Oh, you're right, actually. Yeah, because we
Yeah.
did about 20 minutes trying to run, didn't we? So what are we on this time then?
We're on Revival rank, and we're going to rate Rose out of 10. What do you think Rose out of 10?
Rose, and this is the interesting thing because this probably mean I'll say something completely different than I said last week. But here we go. I'm going to go for it anyway. I reckon Rose. I'm going to give Rose an 8. It's a high 8. I'm going to give it an 8.
Okay. I'm going to give it a low 9, but I'll
Okay.
put your vote.
Okay.
Because I've already done my vote. End of the World.
End of the World. I will give a 7.
I think a medium 8, because if I said a 7, it would be worse than Robot of Sherwood In the Forest of the Night. It isn't.
No, that's right.
Oh wait, no, it's your vote. In Quiet Dead.
I'm quite dead. I have to ask you this every time. I've forgotten what one it is again.
Charles Dickens.
Ah, yeah. I'll give that a 7.
I'd say a low 8.
Okay.
Okay, Aliens of London.
Give that a 9.
I'd say low 9, yeah.
Mhm.
And World War 3?
A 9 again. Excellent. So basically, those are ones from the Christopher Eccleston series, yeah? We're on the Christopher Eccleston period at the moment. So where do we move on to next?
Can you talk about Kate Stewart returning in Unit Extinction?
I certainly can. Okay. So what news do we have here? This is really following on from some of the Big Finish plays. Can we call them plays? I guess we can. Sort of audio books anyway. So Big Finish predominantly, I think pretty much all of them so far have been focused on the classic series. But now they've announced that Kate Stewart and her unit team will be starring in a brand new series of audio dramas in a licensing deal with BBC Worldwide. So for those who don't know, Kate is the daughter of Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart and head of scientific research at UNIT. UNIT's role is to investigate and confront alien attacks on the planet Earth. So Kate is played by Gemma Redgrave, and appeared with both Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi in the television series, and now returning for this audio series. So they've said, as in the Big Finish people, have said, we're thrilled that Gemma's on board for our brand new unit adventures. We feel privileged to work within the universe of new series Doctor Who for the first time. Unit Extinction will showcase all the excitement, drama and wit that viewers of Doctor Who love. So, yeah, it sounds quite good, doesn't it, really?
I've got an article that Doctor Who TV did a little bit on.
Mhm.
But I'll just do part 1 for now. But it is infinite potential. Where could Big Finish take New Who?
That's interesting then. So,
So I want you to, both of us will give our opinions on these articles. Someone suggested the Time War. What sort of things could they do about the Time War?
It would be interesting, wouldn't it, to do a series of War Doctor episodes?
Even though they wouldn't be able to get John hurt, I don't think.
No, but they could just get you to do it, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Go, do you? Go on, do it.
No,
Go on,
it's-
please.
no.
Oh.
I had a sore throat all week.
Basically, that's what they need. They just need somebody with a gravelly
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've been doing too much of that. I think that's why I got a sore throat.
What else do I think they could do? Or are you going to
Well,
go through the ideas?
They've also got the Paternoster Gang. Now, Paternoster Gang have been in the episodes 4 times.
Mm.
Do you think they'll be in series 9 again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
I think maybe near the end of it, though.
Do you know what I want to see with Boston this game? Fair enough for a big finish, yeah, maybe. But I would rather see them in cartoons.
Or a spin-off series.
Spin-off would be good, but I actually reckon they'd really suit themselves to sort of like a cartoon type environment.
Yeah. I think... Imagine if, in The Magician's Apprentice, it was like Zygon's unit and the Paternoster Gang.
Yeah. I don't think we'll see them till later in the series.
Yeah, I don't. I think maybe the series finale.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I think soon. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if we do see them in a spin-off series, but I'm thinking soon we will see the end of them in Who. I think they've got too much more to offer in Who itself.
Yeah, because they've been in it 5 times.
Yeah, it's quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to change my mind. No, I don't think we'll see them in the next series. Yeah.
You mean Deep Breath, you think was their last one? I think they need to... I don't think Deep Breath will be their last one. I think Stephen Moffat needs to sort of round them off. Corner them off.
I guess there is that, yeah.
There is...
Maybe we'll see.
We need an ending from them.
Yeah,
A conclusion.
that's a fair point.
Even if it's like a mini-sode they do.
Yeah, they could do that.
Or they move it into a kids spin-off show.
That's what you'd most like to see, is it?
Yeah.
Something a bit like the Sarah Jane Adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know? I mean, because I do enjoy them, but I do also have this nagging thought that I want to see the Sontarans as baddies again. And I love Strax. I think he's a really entertaining character, but he's sort of, to a certain extent, perhaps weakened the Sontarans as a serious threat. What do you think to that?
I agree. I mean, I love Strax, but I think we need maybe the bad Sontarans could kill Strax.
No, we don't want him to die.
I know,
He's trying to die anyway.
Yeah, he died in A Good Man Goes to War, but then Vastra made him come back to life.
Is that right? 'Cause
Yeah.
I can't remember. Was it, I should
That
know
wasn't even an episode. It's just it was mentioned.
this.
I think it might have been in 2 years later. The Battle of Demons Run 2 years later. I've
Yeah.
never seen it, but it's a mini-sode.
Right, okay. So I was thinking perhaps it's just the fact that they're seeing them in a different time zone, so maybe that's why.
I thought, first of all, it was before
Yeah.
Good Man Goes to War, but it isn't.
Why are the Paternoster Gang in Victorian London anyway? Do we know?
Because they live there.
I'm just trying to work out why it is they've chosen that particular time.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, we're sort of digressing. So, do we have other news?
Well,
Or are you still talking about this? Oh, we were still. Sorry, I forgot that. I've digressed to such an extent I've forgotten what item we were talking about.
New Who Doctors, they say.
New Who
Because we have
Doctors.
4 New Who Doctors.
We do. I can't see Christopher Eccleston doing one. I
No.
think Christopher Eccleston's.
Maybe Matt Smith could do one.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll do one for a while.
No. If Matt Smith did one, it would be really interesting to see Matt Smith with Peter Capaldi, either on TV or on audio, because I like
Yeah.
other Doctors' relationships to see how they get on.
Yeah, there is that.
So I'd really like to see them meet each other.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to move. If we're just sending the volume a bit different, I'm just thinking I'll move the microphone a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll give it easier. There we go.
Is there any more in part 1? Old faces, new enemies, new friends.
Oh, so what do we mean by this?
Okay, they say, in order to emphasize some of the points, I ask you to imagine any of the following, this person says. These are weird things, but the first Doctor facing an intellectual war against the Silence, the second Doctor encountering a Slitheen, the third Doctor helping the Jadoon hunt an escaped convict, the fourth Doctor on an adventure with Sarah Jane and Luke, with the latter having to keep his true identity hidden. I think Tom Baker was originally going to be in the Sarah Jane adventures, but then
Right, okay.
he died. The fifth Doctor played against the Weeping Angels, the sixth Doctor in the story with the Ood, the seventh Doctor against the Dream Lord, and the eighth Doctor with Clyde and Rani against the Trickster.
So when you see who died, when Elizabeth Sladen died?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tom Baker would have been in it if she'd stayed alive. Oh, that's interesting. The other, I don't know. I'm not sure about the first ones. The ones I don't like the idea, for instance, of the first Doctor meeting the Silence, because the Doctor never found out who the Silence were.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It'd be a rubbish idea. I think I wouldn't object to say the Doctor meeting the Jadoon or the Slitheen.
Or Luke.
Yeah, because of the fact that they can travel back and forth in time, and because one thing that's often puzzled me is why is it, for instance, that the Doctor meets the Weeping Angels for the first time, knows who they are, but doesn't meet them to his 10th generation, and then meets them quite a few times after that, and you think, well, why didn't he meet them before?
Yeah.
So, they're not a new species, they're just new to him. So maybe it would be quite good to, in the same way as they bring back classic monsters periodically, maybe with Big Finish, they could go back and introduce some of the new monsters with the old faces.
Revival rank. Dalek out of 10.
Dalek out of 10. Dalek, I would give an 8, I think.
Low, medium, or high?
Oh, I'd give that a medium 8.
I'd give it a high 8.
Okay.
Long game.
Is that the one with the editor time?
Yeah.
Oh, I remembered it for once.
Well,
They always ask you that, don't
yeah.
they? The editor, sorry. I would give that a 7.
A high, medium, or low?
Medium 7.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a low 8.
Okay.
Father's Day?
Father's Day, I really like that. I'm going to give that a 9.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a
Low 9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Empty Child.
That's a 9, definitely. It's a 9 bordering on a 10, that one, I think.
That's a high 9.
A high 9, yeah.
High 9 for me.
Yeah. Okay, what actually happens with these surveys at the end then? Are they going to...
They're gonna reveal the results in a few weeks.
Oh, bonus.
When they've done all the polls.
Okay, that sounds...
But it's a bit like 10-10.
Yeah, 10-10 being the one that you started first. Did you not on your website?
Where could Big Finish take New Who? Part 2.
Part 2. There's a second part. Wowza. Where could they take them?
Okay. Translator.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because Translator I think is my favourite idea for.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Stephen Moffat's going to do that.
I don't, and I think the interesting thing about it is you've got all those years, particularly if Matt Smith was in agreement.
Like 800 years.
Yeah, I think it would only work with the Matt Smith Doctor, but you've got loads of potential. In the same way as you've got loads of potential with the War Doctor for the Time War.
Yeah.
Of different stories and things you could introduce him. But, I mean, what we don't know, how long does the Time War go on for, do you know?
No, we never knew that.
We don't know. Because
we don't know when it started, which incarnation of the Doctor, because it could have started in like his 6th incarnation, because he didn't go to Gallifrey after that.
Yeah, true.
So it could have started then, but...
Yeah. And we don't know how long the War Doctor was there for, do we?
No.
Was it a long generation or
Yeah.
a short?
Lots of things we
Generation.
need to get answered.
Yeah. Well, actually, we do know. We know it's an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But no, that'd be interesting. Have they got other ideas?
Torchwood. Well, they've
Torchwood.
already done a few audio plays, and they're planning on more audio Torchwood plays for the future of Torchwood.
Yeah.
I mean, Torchwood, they're already planning audio adventures. They don't need Big Finish ones, I don't think.
No.
Maybe the Doctor could meet the. Imagine Peter Capaldi with Captain Jack and Peter Capaldi kissing Captain Jack. No, Captain Jack kissing Peter Capaldi.
Yeah. Don't know.
Andy Miles.
I actually I don't really know too much about Torchwood. I've only seen Captain Jack in one episode, I think, maybe two.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I guess perhaps Torchwood, it might be quite good to see a bit more, hear a bit more about them. But they don't have the same. I don't have the same love for Torchwood as I do for, say, Unit.
And yeah.
You know. So I don't know. I prefer the Trenzalore idea.
Yeah, I do.
Any more?
Martha and Mickey.
Interesting.
Because have you seen the end of Time?
Do you know what? I don't think I have. Do they
Did
get
you
together?
know that?
They get together.
Did you know that? But yeah, they were. They fell in love.
Oh, I didn't know that. I like Martha. She was my favourite companion. She certainly was my favourite companion of the
Me
David
too.
Tennant. Yeah. Yeah. No, I didn't know that. After he was spurned by Rose, good on him.
River Song.
It's an interesting idea, isn't it? I mean, people that want to see a female good Time Lord, then why not give them with a song?
Because they want a female Time Lord.
Yeah.
A female Doctor, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, there's no more. But I think they should. I think they should do something to do with the Valiard. Like, find out who he was, because we never really knew. I don't watch Big Finish, so they might have done.
I guess the only thing is that what we don't know is where Stephen Moffat's going to take the next series, particularly if we are looking at something involving Gallifrey.
They might even go to Trenzalore. We don't know.
They might do.
But that's really.
Yeah, and personally, I think we're finished with Trenzalore. And I think probably if he spent how long was he meant to spend there? Did you say
800 years?
I doubt he wants to go back there.
No, but he might accidentally land there.
Yeah. I was saying, if you spend 800 years in a place, you ain't gonna want to go back. Excellent.
Should we only do the first series with Doctor Who?
Yeah, let's do that. Otherwise, we'll take it the whole show and we've got quite a bit of wedge in.
We might be able to do 2 series next week, but
yeah,
this is just this week.
Yeah. Okay.
Boomtown out of 10.
6.
I'd say a low 7. And
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say you never could drop below 7, do you?
Wow, Greatest Show in the Galaxy is a low 6.
Low 6.
And so is Twin Dilemma.
Low
6.
So there's nothing under 5.
I don't think so, no.
I think the interesting thing about
Or it
any
could
of these
be,
sort of polls.
I think Greatest Show in the Galaxy may be a high 5.
Hey,
then
high
Twin-
5!
And the Twin Dilemma is a low 6.
Low 6. Yeah, I think it's all relative, I think, isn't it? It depends what you're ranking. If you could put an argument, say that you rank the worst episode 1 and the best episode 10 and everything else in between. But it depends on how you're rating it. I mean, I guess you'd still rather watch Twin Dilemma probably than watch EastEnders, for instance.
Yeah.
So
I was watching it last night, but it was torture. just tell us who killed Lucy Bill, but then we'll find out on Thursday. It's everywhere. For
Yeah.
God's sake.
Have we got any other news?
Bad Wolf.
Oh, we're still voting. Of course we are. I'll give that Bad Wolf. I'll give an 8. I think.
I'd give it a high 8. Yeah.
Okay.
And that would be the Christmas Invasion.
Christmas Invasion. We
First
count this. Is that the same series? You
Cigarette
think?
Smoke.
I'd give that an 8 as well. Although actually,
I'd give it a low 9 probably.
from a villain perspective, I really like those villains. I like the cigarettes. Okay, that's a good little bit of news. Any other news? Anything else that sort of really needs to be spat out?
There is rating news about the final ever 2014 rating article.
Ooh,
Final
so-
ever 2014 ratings are confirmed.
So,
let's
what does that
see.
mean?
So Deep Breath got a total of 6.8 million overnight, and it got 9.17, but the L+7 is 10.76 million.
Okay.
Insta Dalek, the L+7 is 8.26 million. Robot of Sherwood was 8.25. Listen was 7.80. Time Heist was 7.96. The Caretaker was 7.76. Kill the Moon was 7.83. Mummy on the Orient Express was 8.09.
Well,
Flatline was 7.85 overnight. These are.
Yeah.
I mean not overnight. L+7.
oh, yeah.
In the Forest of the Night, 7.79.
Okay.
Dark Water, 8.52.
Yeah.
Death in Heaven, 8.81.
Yeah.
And Last Christmas was 9.62 million.
Come, so Last Christmas turned out really high in the end.
In Astor, it was third in the DVD ratings.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So it's funny because
Quite big.
everyone was saying about how the viewing figures were really low for Last Christmas, but actually overall it was alright. How did it compare with Last Christmas edition? Does it say that on there? or
Yeah,
not?
the 6.34 was the overnight.
Okay.
By the way, the top owl for an episode.
The top owl. Hey, owl. What does owl stand for? Do we know? I don't know.
Audience appreciation.
Ah, I see.
I think the highest one was 85, which was awarded to Mummy on the Orient Express, Flatline, Dark Water, and that's it.
Excuse me.
Good ones.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Particularly on the basis of the fact that he's got voted as the best stories, didn't they?
Yeah. Let's see, is there any other news I've got? Did we do the Lego thing?
No, not. I don't think we did actually. Well, we might have done, but
Well, last week we didn't get a chance to say this, but Lego Doctor Who is officially happening. They've got loads of figures. They've got the Lego Group have announced that they will be producing a Lego Doctor Who set. The concept for a Doctor Who set came from the Lego's Ideas website, where fans could submit ideas for a set and vote for their favourite idea to be produced. The
excellent.
Doctor Who concept from fan Andrew Clark received the 10,000 votes requisite for the Lego Group to consider it for production.
Oh, so what sort of things are we expecting to see then in this?
I
Lego
don't
group?
know. I bet we'll get all the Doctors.
Yeah, probably. Has there been any Lego before? Doctor Who? What's the first time we've seen it?
Well, no, there hasn't been any.
Not at all. Oh, but that's interesting, isn't it? I think that'd be quite a resounding success. I think it lends itself to the
Not
Lego,
an actual Lego.
the Lego
by the way.
universe.
They had those other things which look like Lego,
That's what I think I'm getting confused with.
but they're not It's not Lego.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Will you be buying the Lego set?
Yes, I will. I'll
Aha.
be hogging it.
Excellent.
Hogging it, I mean.
Any more news,
I don't
sir?
think there is.
Excellent. Well, I think we've, sir, I think we've gone through quite a bit of news. We've probably been talking news for
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Looked at the time.
So, what should we move on to next?
I heart for her. Why I heart Doctor Who?
Well, it is Valentine's Day, isn't it?
So, well, happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah. So, well, it's if you're listening to it live or later today. If not, you've missed the boat.
On this day, Clara would, Daddy would be buying a present for Clara, and Rory would be buying a present for Amy. Probably Mickey's buying a present for both, for all the 10th Doctor companions.
Yeah, probably.
Well, all the female companions in the history of Doctor Who, including Astrid Peth, Christina de Souza, Adelaide Brooke, and even Captain Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's certainly a few I'd send a card to. What about you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would you send a card to?
Amy, probably.
Leela, you would.
Yeah.
Well,
Leela at the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd send one to Clara,
Yeah.
and I'd send one to Victoria for Tomb of the Cybermen.
What? So the big question then: why do you heart Doctor Who? What made you get into? What made you become a Who fan?
Well, it wasn't a very good episode to start with. I mean, Family of Blood. It's not really the Doctor in it, is it?
No. But I guess what it is a good story, isn't it?
Good
It's
story,
a really
yes.
good episode.
It's a good episode, yes.
Just not necessarily one that you'd recommend to someone if you were going to say, "Hey, watch Doctor Who for the first time."
Yeah, I know. I'd recommend them to watch. I wouldn't have minded watching Blink for the first time because it would have been like a prequel to it all.
Yeah.
But
if you were going to say to someone, we're going off completely off topic now, but we can because that's what we do on this podcast.
Yeah.
If you wanted to sort of recommend to somebody to watch an episode that really personified Doctor Who, what would you go for?
what do you mean?
You
mean like first?
Yeah, if you want something that really showed what Doctor Who is about.
Start watching. I don't know really. I'd start watching it from like Rose or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe you could watch An Unearthly Child for the first time.
Yeah, I think possibly it depends which Doctor you want them to watch. I think if you're gonna say to somebody to watch a Peter Capaldi one, for instance, for the first time, my personal recommendation would probably be Mummy on the Orient Express.
Yeah.
Because it's got a bit of everything in it.
Yeah. Because that's a good one.
If I was going to say Matt Smith, I'd probably go Vincent and the Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was going to go David Tennant, that's a harder one actually.
Yeah. Midnight.
I don't know whether I would because I think I'd go for one with some form of monster in it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Satan Pit.
That'd be quite a good one actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think see Blink I think is really good, but again it's like Family of Blood, it's like as you say, it's alright, it's a sort of prologue to it in many respects, but I think you'd want to go for something with a big monster in it. Yeah, I'm finding it difficult to switch off my brain from thinking about this now. I shouldn't have gone for this aside. So why do you love Doctor Who? Why?
I love Doctor Who because it's got a mixture of everything. I mean, there's love, there's fantasy, there's drama, there's comedy, there's horror, there's everything.
Yeah.
In one program. I mean, there's been 813 episodes. You never run out of episodes to watch.
Yeah.
And it's just a great show to explore throughout the years. It's like exploring a new alien race or exploring a new Amazon forest out there, a new forest. But you could journey through and look at all the past episodes and think, this is such a good show. There's been 813 episodes. There's been 13 Doctors. Yeah.
I think that's a point. I think the whole way, and I guess they didn't plan it this way when they first came up with the character, but the whole introduction of regeneration when Patrick Troughton took over has basically given the show a lifeline to go on for as long as it wants.
Yeah.
Particularly now the Time Lords have intervened and handed out a few extra regeneration.
Yeah.
But I mean, each Doctor has brought a fresh look on it. I think that's good.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why it stayed so strong.
There's no Doctor Who. I know there's been some weak episodes over the years, but it never gets boring.
No.
I mean, when it ended in the Sylvester McCoy era, Survival and Curse of Fenric, the last two classic stories, were really good stories.
Yeah.
And then they ended it. There's Doctor Who is the best program, so I couldn't. But in my overall TV rating,
Yeah.
it's there's no episodes which come which come 4 or under.
Yeah.
There's one that comes at 5, but
I think what's interesting, isn't it? I mean, we jokingly talked earlier on about EastEnders, but if you looked over the years of EastEnders, how many different Lucy Beales have there been?
yeah.
How many different I can't remember any of the names of the characters.
Cottons.
Dots has been the same one, but there's a number of people that have changed characters over the times, and I always find it really difficult to take them seriously when a different one comes in.
How long has Lucy Bell been in it?
She's been in it since she was born, basically, but it's been different actresses playing her, and you sort of look at it and you think, has she regenerated? She's got a different face. Ben, not this is the EastEnders podcast, so I'll keep this short. We're doing that straight after this show. But Ben goes to prison, comes back with a different face. You know, you don't get that in Doctor Who, because with Doctor Who they regenerate.
In the first episode, Doc Cotton's son kills someone.
It is.
I mean,
Yeah. All good fun. Anyway, so why do you love EastEnders?
I love it because it's got 30 years of fun. Isn't it 30 years since EastEnders began?
I think it probably is something like that.
It is actually this year. They're doing loads of documentaries and they're doing live shows for Who Killed Lucy Bell Week.
So, if okay, I'm going to throw another sort of side angle on the Valentine's idea.
Yeah.
If your Valentine, Clara, obviously,
Or
was to send
Victoria.
Victoria from the early episode,
For To the Side there,
Yeah.
the second episode.
if she sent you a Valentine's present,
I'm blushing now.
if she sent you a Valentine's present of any Doctor Who DVD, what one would you want her to send?
That I haven't got.
Yeah.
Invasion of the Dinosaurs. Invasion of the Dinosaurs. Invasion of the Dinosaurs. I've never watched that one.
But then she'd be jealous because she's not in that one.
But I have all the DVDs with
That is true.
and all the ones with Victoria are missing.
I see. How about then? Anything else to? Would you like to know why I love Who?
Why do you love Doctor Who?
What I'll ask both questions. The first one was what made me love it, and what made me love it was what made me love it in the first instance was the fact that a certain Mr. Lewis Moon loved it, and as a result of that, we'd talk about it a lot. We'd start watching it, and because he talked about it literally all the time, I sort of gradually, slowly but surely, really got back into it because, like him, I guess I grew up with Who, albeit that I was also a bit of a Blake Seven, Blake Seven fan as well. But aside from that, I just now, particularly actually since Peter Capaldi's has come into it, I've found that I get really excited, looking forward to the episode.
I do too. So, definitely at Dark Waters. Definitely in the Forest of the Night when that ended.
Yeah.
I was like, I want more. I want more.
Yeah. No, it's
I wanted it to come. Dark Water. The trailer looked so good. Didn't
it did.
So,
Yeah.
what would you be? What DVD would Louise Jameson or Karen Gillan send you?
Can they send me the Series 8 box set, please?
I've got it.
Yeah, but I haven't. So yeah, but I want it for keepsies. Can I have it for keepsies? Should we move on
What
to
classic, by the way?
Watch classic? I'd like to see Terror of the Zygons again.
You can borrow it.
Yeah, I want it for keepsies. Yeah, I think I'll go for that one.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Modern Monsters.
Modern Monsters. So you better remind everybody what it is that we're going to talk about.
Last week we were meant to do this feature, but we are going to look at the monsters of the modern era.
Okay.
Looking at the best, the worst, and the ugly.
Good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yes.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
And also the ones that never existed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do you think are the best new monsters that come through them?
Well, in a minute we'll go through each of the series, but just overall, I'd say there's been some really good monsters.
Perhaps we ought to do what you said. Perhaps we should go through them first of all from each series, and then perhaps round it up with our favourite.
Okay, so first series, I'm going to say Empty Child.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect example of a probably never going to be in again type of monster, isn't it?
Yeah, because it kind of got solved, that mystery.
So perhaps we should look at it on two bases. We should look at it both on what we think is the best monster in it, and then also those that we'd like to return.
And worse.
Okay. All right. So I would agree with you on the Empty Child. Returnable, the most returnable monster to me, would probably the Slitheen. Yeah. And
the worst one.
The worst one in that series. I'm not really sure there is anything really that dodgy.
Well, we have to think of one.
You have to think of one.
What's it called?
I'll tell you what, there's some really cool monsters, isn't there? What's the second episode called?
End of the World.
End of the World. Yeah, there's some really cool monsters in this one.
What about the Gal? Oh no, it's cool. Or the Jagdfreyas. Or the Daleks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Daleks.
Yeah,
actually,
Daleks.
One, yeah, just because we're a bit bored of them.
Yeah. They probably weren't back then, but now we are.
Okay.
Waiting for new monsters. Second series.
The second series. Okay, you go first because as you know, I always forget what series is which. This is basically the one with
I
Rose
think
in it.
I think the best ones are probably the Clockwork Droids.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're probably right actually. Thinking through it in my head.
Or the Beast. But I think the most returnable is the Ooze.
Yes. Did you do that one?
Yeah.
It was, right. Okay.
And the worst is the Scribble Monsters.
Yeah. No, I think you're probably right. I think the Clockwork Robots are very returnable. And obviously we saw a variation of it with the half-face, didn't we?
Yeah.
But actually, in their own right, I think they're quite returnable.
Yeah.
Concept. What about the next series?
Third series.
This is the Mars series.
Yeah.
Lots here, I think. Well, I guess the Family of Blood. Probably the Family of Blood, I would say, are in many ways the best. They're certainly the best of the ones that can't return.
Yeah.
And we know they can't return. The Scarecrows could return, I guess, couldn't they? But effectively, they were all punished, weren't they? Reaper Angels.
They're the most returnable.
Hmm.
But I think the Family of Blood.
Yeah. Toss up between the two of those for me, I think.
But I think the most returnable is
Yeah. Also that series.
I
Yeah.
think the
Yeah.
Macra should return though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a classic villain as well.
Yeah.
But it's missing that episode. And I'd really like to see a proper episode with the Macra.
Yeah.
Because we didn't get to see them properly.
They were in Gridlock, were they?
Yeah.
That one? Yeah.
I'd really like to see them again.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
the worst.
I mean, just because it doesn't necessarily mean they're bad, does it? It just means they're our least favourite monsters. Hmm.
The Sun Monsters.
Yeah.
The
Go
Sun
for that, yeah.
Monsters.
Which moves us on to the Dollar series.
Best, I think, for Astronauters.
Yeah, there's got to be room for them, isn't there? I'm only saying that because I've not seen that episode. I'm only going from how cool they look. They do look really cool, don't
Yeah.
they? Albeit you won't watch that episode, will you?
Yeah. Most returnable.
I think they're very returnable.
I can't remember what happens to them now.
What about the Jadoon?
Yeah,
Do you count them as a villain?
Yeah,
I mean, they're not
I think
really, are they? But they're very returnable.
yeah. But I can't remember what happened to the Astronaut, whether they were destroyed or not.
Yeah. Right. They must be fairly returnable because they used them again in that game, didn't they? So, which would indicate that they've got the ability to bring them back. Worst.
Oh.
Trying to think through all the Donna episodes.
The Wasp.
I haven't seen it, so can't really
The
comment.
Wasp.
We'll go with yours, the Wasp. Okay, Matt Smith comes into it immediately with 11th Hour, is that his first episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best. Mm.
Vampires are quite cool, aren't they? They're pretty cool. I don't know this series as well as others. The first series.
Yeah, I think maybe with all the Smilers.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Smilers.
Yeah,
they're
Smilers
good.
look cool, don't they?
Worst. Most returnable.
Almost returnable.
Silurians.
Yeah. Guess. Yeah, and I guess they have returned, haven't they? On the,
Yeah.
yeah. And then finally, worst.
I think probably the creatures from the lodger.
Okay. And we'll get on to that in a minute, won't we?
Yeah. But,
Yeah. Okay. Second series surely has to be the Silence.
Yeah, the villain.
But there's some classic villains in here, isn't it? I love the whole idea of the gangers.
Oh yeah. Might go for the bands.
Yeah. I'm going to give the Silence. I
Most
think.
returnable.
I
Don't
mean,
think we'll see the silence.
I don't think. Well, I don't think we will either. But I think probably from that series they are possibly the most returnable ones.
Yeah.
Can't think of anything more returnable, can you?
No. Don't think the gaggers can come back.
No.
Cyberbud.
Yeah, that's right. But they're a bit of a cop out when you really think about the side.
Worst.
Oh, what do you think there?
At that sort of time, I'm possibly the Cybermen of that period.
Yeah.
I think. What do we think for the next series?
So 7.
Yeah.
There were some good villains in this series. That series.
Yes. Thinking. Oh, wait, I was going back to the other series. Oh, wait, no, wait a minute. It might be that series. Which one was the Siren in?
That's the series 6.
Seriously, that's probably the worst one.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Series 7. I tell you what, although I don't really like dinosaurs and spaceships, is that series?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I don't really like it that much as an episode, I really like the villain.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? All the episodes go blank in your head, don't they? I'm trying to think of it.
Ice Warriors are good, but they're old.
Yeah.
Whisperman.
Whisperman, yeah, good call there. Yeah, we'll go for the Whisperman.
Most returnable.
Actually, I think the Whisperman could actually return.
Or the Great Intelligence.
Yeah, you could see him. Yeah, well, I'm going to go for the Whisperman, I think.
Yeah.
It's double one for the Whisperman.
And the worst.
The worst one, probably the Wings of Akatan.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm.
It's just.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to go with the worst episode.
The
Well, actually, worst villain is probably.
Shakri.
Is that the one in the Power 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree on that, yeah.
Because they didn't really do anything.
Yeah. Okay. And then
It's
finally,
a good episode, but
yeah. Finally, on to Series 8. Oh, we got some crackers here, haven't we?
best villain, the Teller.
Yeah, certainly looked the best, didn't it?
Looked was the Teller. Best idea was the Foretold.
Yeah. Yeah. Although the Foretold did look really good as well.
Yeah.
Most returnable, you could put an argument actually that the creatures from Flatliners, Flatliners,
Flatline.
could return because we didn't really find out too much about them, so maybe that will get explained at some point or other.
And worst. Robot Knights.
Yeah, they still look cool though, didn't they?
Yeah, they still look cool.
Yeah. There were some really good monsters.
No, the wolves from the.
Oh yeah, we'll go for that.
In the
Yeah.
Forest of the Night.
Yeah, we'll go for that. But
And
actually,
finally, the specials, by the way.
all the specials.
And specials, all the specials, including the Christmas and the
Okay.
Day for Tenant ones.
There's some good ones actually, but I was going to go for the Flood.
Yeah, me too.
I think
Most returnable.
Sycorax maybe.
Yeah, and worst.
Worst. That big whale. Is that
Yeah.
good? Is that baddie?
Fog Shark.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll go for that. Okay. That's a good little section. I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
I did.
Well, it probably moves us on to the next bit, is it? Or is there anything else we
Lodger.
want to do?
Roger.
Onto the Lodger. So, for those that don't remember, we have a section on this show called the Randomizer,
Yeah, and
we
we'll
have,
press it in a minute.
where we have every episode of whoever recorded on a big spreadsheet. We press a button, which has got a macro on it, and down a bit. There we go. And basically, as a result of that, it brings up a random episode, which we then, if we've got it and haven't watched it recently, we watch and talk about on the next show.
Yeah.
And it's basically our way, in many respects, of plugging the gap a little bit, isn't it? Whilst we wait for the next series of Who.
The next series of Who is in autumn,
Yeah,
so we really want that to come.
we do want that to
soon.
come. So,
So
this week we had the Lodger selected, which give you. Am I going to give the brief background on it?
you
So I
always
normally
do,
do,
yeah.
don't I? Okay, so Trouble's in TARDIS. Basically, it's doing very weird things. They're trying to land and it's not landing properly. They work out that there's some things interfering with the TARDIS. In the meantime, there's a little bit of a love story thing going on between two friends,
Craig and Sophie.
Craig and Sophie. Now, Craig has his own flat. Sophie doesn't live with him.
Yeah.
They're not a couple, but there's obviously a little bit of chemistry going on there. And it's quite apt since we watched it on Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
But a bit of chemistry going on there. She spends loads of time around his place, but then always goes home at the end of it. He's got a spare room, so he's looking for a lodger. And before he can actually really advertise the fact that he's looking for a lodger, who should turn up but the doctor on the door. The doctor's there because there's been strange goings on in the flat above, with people basically going missing.
Yeah.
And to cut a long story short, it's basically a bit of a buddy episode, isn't it? With the Doctor using the lodging at Craig's house to investigate what's going on, And basically, the whole story brings together Craig and Sophie.
Yeah. And then in closing time, they have Stormageddon.
They
Anthony.
do. That's right.
Yeah.
But, so I didn't want to sort of say everything that happened in case people want to watch it. But
So should we do the ratings?
let's do the ratings. Yeah.
Okay. Monster rating.
It's one of these odd episodes, isn't it, where you don't. It's not like you've got there's a Zygon in it or there's a Sideman in it or something like that. It's a different sort. It's a Moffat-like monster, isn't it?
There was a Biomoth.
It's not, but it's a Moffat-like monster.
Yeah.
Very effective monster. I'm going to give it. What is it out of 10?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it an 8. Monster.
Yeah. Character development.
I think it's very good. It's not a particularly good one in terms of the Doctor's character development because I think we already know what he's like. We already know what Amy's like. But it's a good one for Craig's character development. And I think it's quite nice watching the relationship blossom between the two because they both fancy each other, don't they?
Yeah.
Craig and Sophie, not Craig and the Doctor. They both fancy each other, but neither of them want to say anything about it. So it's quite nice.
Don't they live together in closing time?
I think they do. Yeah, I think they do by then. What do you think of the character development?
Yeah, it's really good.
Hmm.
I think. Well, certainly between Craig and Sophie, and Craig and the Doctor as well.
Yeah. What would you rank it? I'll probably give it a 6 for character development. I think.
Yeah.
Just because we know it's a good buddy story.
Excitement.
Hmm.
There's a bit of excitement.
There is, but I wouldn't say excitement isn't what the episode's about.
No.
It's all about, like you said earlier on, putting the Doctor into a very localized environment, isn't it?
Yeah. Gareth Roberts always in his Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi ones. He's recently tried to make the Doctor human.
Yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? And it's also that really hilarious moment when they're playing football. Each other's laughing, isn't it? But we won't spoil it for anyone. But
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so what do you think of
Episode overall, yeah.
episode overall? I'm going to give it a solid 8. I think
Yeah.
solid 8. I think it's a maybe not quite as good as The Caretaker,
No, it isn't as good.
but
It's better than closing time.
Yeah, and it's not much worse than The Caretaker.
No.
It's very funny. It's a good. It's one of those episodes I think you could probably put on and watch whilst you're doing other things, and you'd be enjoying it.
Yeah.
You don't have to concentrate on it. It's not too complex. It's just a good,
And relax.
a relaxing family episode.
Yeah.
Oh.
So should we press around?
Yeah. So I just get my last comment
Yeah.
on it, and it's something you said when we were watching it, which was that it was quite. I think you said it, not me. Was that it was quite interesting because it was quite a creepy episode,
Yeah.
but in a really light-hearted background.
Yeah.
So definitely recommend watching it.
Yes.
Where
I
does
do.
it fit in with the episode?
I don't know because it's hard now.
It is. We get more. What week's done it? So at the moment, what's our favourite episode?
Well,
we've seen?
we've done the Sontaran Experiment, the Leisure Hive, Let's Kill Hitler, Image of the Fendal, Hand of Fear, Planet of the Ood, Dalek, the Two Doctors, and the Lodger.
Okay.
Any I've missed out?
No, I think that's everything, isn't it? Well, first of all, I need time to think about this, so I won't go into it
Yeah.
now. But it's certainly I'd recommend it.
Yeah.
I'd definitely recommend it.
Okay, so
Right, I've got to press. You've got to just click that options there because we've got to enable macros before it let us do it. That's it. Okay, so here we go. Hovering over the button. What are we going to get?
no. Look up. Have we watched that one?
Uh,
Do you want to watch
yeah,
that
that's a good one. Yeah.
one? Okay, we're going to watch Logopolis,
Okay.
which is the last one with Tom Baker.
Excellent. That sounds good. How many parts is that? Is that a four-parter?
4, yeah. 4.
Okay.
Just need to write it on my randomizer sheet.
Okay.
And also,
Yes,
I'm
don't forget.
off this week, so
So
we can watch more episodes.
yeah, that sounds good. So this is the last Tom Baker one. So oh yeah, I'll look forward to that. That's a
Yeah,
good
I
one.
will.
Yeah, with the Watcher. Is it the
Yeah,
Watcher?
the Watcher.
Yeah, definitely be looking forward to that. So, what does that bring us on to?
That brings us on to our final segment, which is quiz or question.
Sorry, I just started getting quick number.
Quiz or question.
I love that. I love your homemade theme tune.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, quiz or question. What does quiz or question mean for those that don't know?
A question is our opinion on something.
Yep.
And a quiz is where we're asked a question which has an answer.
Okay. So, if anyone's got any quizzes or questions that they want to put to us, feel free to do so, and we will answer it in the next show.
Yes.
But we've got a number that we've got to come through for this time. So,
so what is best individual classic monster and why? Quiz or question?
it's a question.
Question.
Best individual classic monster and why? I'm gonna let you.
Individually episode, that means.
So they've only been in it once.
Only in it once.
Okay, I'll let you answer it first.
No, I'll let you answer it first.
Okay.
Actually, I'd say draconians.
You can
I
use
just
it.
love the look of them and the idea of them.
Okay. I'm going to go, and you're going to have to remind me the name of it now. Is it Sutek?
Yeah.
In
Pyramids of Mars.
In Pyramids of Mars, yeah, because he looked really cool, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
And why? Because he looked really cool, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh yeah, draconians. Why? Yeah, I've said that it's because of the look, and it's because of the idea that when you look at them, I think it's them. That when you look at them, you get your worst nightmare.
Oh, that's quite cool. That's a good idea, actually. That's very Moffat-like, actually, isn't it? That's the
Yeah.
sort of thing Moffat would have great fun with. Sutek, I think, just because he's the whole god type thing gives him a great power.
Yeah, it does.
And I think it'd be interesting to see the Doctor come face to face with a god again.
Do you want to move on?
Yep.
Which actor or actress has made the most appearances in Doctor Who in different characters?
Oh, that sounds like a quiz. It's a rare quiz, that isn't it?
Quiz.
Quiz.
I'm gonna say there's two: the late Bernard Kay and the late Philip Maddox.
Okay, you have to, because I don't know. So who are they both?
Well, they both died.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Both
they're
from classic,
Doctor
yeah?
Who actors. Yeah, both from classic eras.
Okay. Do we know sort of what episodes they've been in?
Colony in Space and Brain and Morbius, and there's lots of episodes they've been in.
So were they sort of like small characters?
Yes.
So no one has been, because there's been a number of people that have come back as had like one part and then come back again as another character, haven't they? Well,
Yeah,
Peter
but
Capaldi being a good example.
But they have been in it like they've played 4 or 5 different parts.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And those have only played 2.
Yeah.
So.
But I think there are a few that have played 2, isn't there? There's a few
Yeah.
people because remember we were talking about it the other day. The Brigadier, for instance.
Yeah.
He'd been in it previously, hadn't he? As another character.
Yeah, he'd been. What's his name? Something or other. I forgot that. It's always annoying that whenever I do the podcast, I forget everything. And when in real life, I actually remember everything.
Yeah, that's life
just-
for you.
Yeah.
That means that if you were on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you'd get to the final question and it would say £1 million. What was the name of the character played by? I've forgotten the name of the actor now.
With a K.
No, the Brigadier.
Nicholas Courtney.
Nicholas Courtney. What was the name of the first character played by Nicholas Courtney in Doctor Who for £1 million? And you'd be like,
it's something like Mark Corey. Or
you'd be like, I know this. I guess what wouldn't be so bad is you'd get some answers, you'd get some clues, wouldn't you? So,
yeah.
anyway, I digress again. What's the next quiz or question?
What modern companion deserves to return? Is that a quiz or question?
That's a question because it's an opinion.
Question.
I put it in my head.
Yeah.
Martha.
Yeah, me too. I mean, Amy, she's dead.
Mhm.
Well, she lived a full life.
She lived herself to death, didn't she?
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
So it's quite a confusing concept.
Yeah. Yeah.
did.
But a very clever one, I think.
But a very clever one, yes.
Yeah, Martha definitely, and also actually, judging what you said earlier on the fact that she basically went into being some form of like sci-fi thing, there's a lot of room for her to be back into it.
Yeah, with Mickey.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Maybe with their son and daughter.
Ooh.
Any more? Or what was yours? Do you agree on that one, by the way?
Yes, I do actually. Yes.
Okay.
Which planet featured in Doctor Who sounds like a good holiday destination?
Ah, where would you like to go to?
Quiz question.
That's a question I would suggest.
Question.
I'll tell you where I'd like to go. Peladon.
Yeah, I mean, since the Peladon Federation was broken in Monster of Peladon, the wars that broke it came back to life.
Yeah.
At the end, the wars stopped.
Right.
The Ice Warriors fled. I
Okay.
can't tell you who betrayed everyone.
Okay.
I'll just tell you that someone in Monster of Peladon betrays
Ooh.
everyone.
Interesting. Okay. That does sound interesting. The other place I think would be nice to go to would be Trenzalore.
Yeah,
But
I know. That's
the
what I
time
was
of
about to
Christmas.
say.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say.
So,
But yeah.
Nice to go there for Christmas, wouldn't it? Which means you can go at any time of the year. Any
Yeah.
more quizzes or questions?
This is based on the Doctor TV article.
Yeah.
Could Gallifrey be in Omega's dimension? Quiz or question?
Oh, that's an idea, isn't it? I'd say that's a question. It's an opinion.
Question.
And I'd say it's a definite yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could be. Who knows?
Yeah. Interesting idea, that actually. I would suggest yes. I think that's a very much possibility.
Yes.
And it gives a good opportunity to bring Omega back. And let's face it, I think a lot of people want to see that.
Yeah.
Any more?
Final quiz or question. How many named Time Lords have appeared in the show?
Well, that's a big question, isn't it? Well, it's not. It's a big quiz, actually. It's a quiz.
Yes.
How many can we think of then? before we wrap the show up?
Barusa, Rassilon, the Rani, Romana, the Master, Drax, have I said Romana?
Yeah, you said Romana. Omega.
Omega, Cancelan,
What's the name of the one in the one where the TARDIS comes alive? Because there was some Time Lords there, wasn't there, that had been killed? Is that right? Or am I making that up?
I can't remember now. I need to watch that one again.
Yeah, maybe it'll come up on the randomizer. Oh, that's not a bad stab at it, though, is it?
Eight.
Pretty name, yeah. If you know another one, let us know. Leave a comment.
Got the Chancellery Guards and unnamed Time Lords, but
Yeah,
this is named.
yeah. Okay, excellent.
There have been some that have appeared in other things, but
Okay. Well, I think that probably. Oh, the other thing we didn't talk about, and probably time's gone on, so we probably don't really want to talk about it now. But there's a final little bit. 2 Doctors, which we watched the end of. Great episode.
oh yes, 2 Doctors. Yes, great episode.
That was we watched the last part of that last Saturday, and we were going to talk about it on the disaster show, as we should call it.
Monsters Moderate.
Yeah. So yeah, really enjoyed, really entertaining.
Yes,
one.
it was a very entertaining episode.
Good baddie with Shockeye, and
Yes.
basically, yeah, go and watch that one. Good opportunity to see Patrick Troughton as well.
So next week on the show, we will think a little bit more about New Who.
Okay.
Yes. We do not know what feature we are going to do yet, but
We'll
we
think
will
about it over the week,
decide.
won't we?
Yeah.
But I'm sure it'll
Something
be a
about
cracker.
New Who, because it's only a month, just over a month until the anniversary.
Ooh, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, basically, that probably wraps it. Oh, aside from that, we'll have our usual array of news. We'll be talking about Logopolis,
Yeah, we'll be talking about lots of things.
and hopefully you'll be listening.
Thank you for listening, guys, and goodbye.
Right.